Well, we've started collecting these. They were marked spaghetti squash off because the vines were dead. This one has got a really bad spot on it, so I'm thinking I may chop and try to salvage seed. I don't know. But we've still got some out there that the vine is still alive. This one was alive right at the fruit, but dead right out from it. Okay. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. I had to start picking off some of the green because the plant looked like it was going to die if I did not do so. So I started doing that. Hey guys, well, not our normal garden video completely, but I wanted to show you I had to gather off a lot of the pumpkins. I think I planted them too early, and this one had a bad spot, you can see right here, so I wanted the seeds. But it's Bible school week, so I thought, why not just put a nice little saying in there, and the best saying in the world is Jesus saves. So I put that on there, and I'm going to light it up tonight whenever the kids go to, or this evening whenever they go to Bible school, to be lit up tonight. But I thought that, I didn't want to waste it. We'll put it that way. And I'll show you the rest of what we gathered. We also had to gather off some of the cushaws. The stems had died. And the spaghetti squash. Not all of them, but some of them. The stems had also died. More pumpkins. More cushaws. And this is probably going to more than likely be the last gardening video for this year, unless something, extraordinary happens or something of that nature. Now, I don't know. I may come in with another one according to how, like, say, the later watermelons do, stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see. But you see, we've got pumpkins on here. This is the Atlantic Giant. I don't see them doing much, just to be honest. Now, I could be wrong. They may. And the bigger ones that we had on there, they kind of went kaput as soon as whenever we had to dig up the water line. See, and then that one, the vine died. We've still got spaghetti squash making. A lot of those I've noticed, though, we had to get off a lot of them that were already ripened. The stem had died. But I did notice that they have, like, I guess it's worms in them or something. I mean, you don't see a worm when you go to collect the seed out or anything, and if you cut the bad part off, it's still edible. But I'm not sure. Something's eat on them. That's the one bigger Atlantic Giant, but you see the vine looks horrible. So I'm not sure about those. These guys here still have live stems, so I have not chopped them. Now, if we go right through here without stepping on anything, we have got some little, I hope I'm getting him. Well, right there, we've got a little cantaloupe. We've got another one over there, and then over here we've got a bigger one. So those are odd looking. I'm assuming they're cantaloupes. I mean, I planted cantaloupes in here, so I can only assume. It's not a spaghetti squash. So here's our odd looking spaghetti squash. Now, this one did not start out white looking like the others. This one had a like a green and white look to it. So I'm not really sure, but we're thinking it's some sort of different type or something. Okay, and we'll come over here. And I need to gather my big old eggplant off of there. He looks ready to me. This one is doing good. I think I'll probably get some off of him. And this one. And then over here we've got two more that have started blooming. So hopefully we get some off of them too. We will just have to wait and see. And this oddball cucumber, you know, come up in there with the bird feeder. That thing has had the most cucumbers. I'm so glad it came up, even though I didn't plant it there. Tickled, because that's what we've been getting cucumbers off of. Marigold looks beautiful. Well, the pumpkin patch is a disarray. We had to get off a lot of them, a lot of the cushal, because the stems had died. I'm assuming I planted them too early. These here are still alive, so I'm going to leave them on as long as possible. And the ones out there that have stems, you know, I left them. A few down through here. Stems are still green, so I'll leave them. And look how pretty the wildflowers are. Aren't they just gorgeous? I'm just throwing that in there, but they're gorgeous. Okay, the watermelons. But I don't think they're really watermelons. I don't know. I'm really wondering. I have no earthly clue. They remind you of a plum granny. You can see, and I don't remember planting watermelons in here. So I'm honestly don't think they are. I think there's something else. And look over there at that one. This one. He's turned plum different colors. I don't think these are watermelons. I think there's some kind of little melon. Kind of like a plum granny or something. Then I've got that guy there. The kids will be disappointed though. They were wanting watermelons, but I really don't think those are. I did it first, but I kept saying to myself, those leaves do not look right to me. And now that I see that one turned and this one's turning, I think there's some kind of melon. If you know, comment and let me know. Then we got this guy. I'm not sure what kind of winter squash he is, but he's still growing. But we go down here in the weeds. Yep, got weeds. Too many weeds. We've got another one of those guys growing right there, somewhere in there. We've got an orange, some kind of orange squash, winter squash. So, I don't know. Then, over here, I left this big guy. If you can see him, he's really big. But I left him to do seeds with. Hope to get seeds out of. Did get this corn off, most of it, and I don't know what kind of corn. I'm assuming some kind of field corn, but I added sugar to it. The ears weren't much to them, but it tasted good. I mean, you know, so I'm assuming any of the field corn, you could probably just add sugar to it and then it's sweetened up. It's just got a different texture. The kernels were not as big and full, so I'm assuming it's field corn, and if I'm not mistaken, you usually leave field corn on longer. Now I could be wrong, I don't know, probably some of you do, but I'm not sure. Look at the lovely marigold line here. This is a row of marigolds. I think they done good. Our yellow cushal still there. I'm hoping that this plant keeps a growing and he gets larger and I can get some good seeds off of him. That's the hope. These marigolds here look awesome. This cucumber looks awesome. The only problem is he doesn't have many cucumbers. I found one and it was too big, so I was going to leave it for seed. I thought I seen another one. Oh yeah, we got one. Looky there, people. Finally. We got a cucumber. So that's awesome. That'll tickle the kids. They like cucumbers. I love them too, but I usually save them for them. Still don't think this corn's going to do very much. Them ears are puny. This bed is starting to kick the bucket. Got that one for seed. But yeah, it's kicking the bucket. It looks awful. Really terrible. So, I think that's about it. Not much to the video, but if you enjoyed it, do click subscribe, hit that little bell and notify you every time I upload, and thanks for watching. Okay, guys. We always go and check the garden, and look what happened again. My big cantaloupe. Something munched out on him. Again. This happened the last time. So, I'm going to use him for seed. It's just discouraging. I still have, I think, 3 more on there, 2 or 3. I'm going to have to watch them like a hawk. And whenever they start turning, I guess I'm like to get them off and let them ripen in the house or something. And then we did find the acorn squash. Had to pick them. The vines were dead. And this guy, I'm not sure what he is. I don't even know if the seed will be any count, but he's not acorn squash. He's something else. But I thought I'd throw that in there. Now I'm getting ready to whack this, get the seed out. Looky here, guys. What we thought was a watermelon, one finally fell off. And they didn't eat it. Whatever's been eating my bigger cantaloupes didn't get this. You see it fits right in my hand. It smells like a cantaloupe. It's got a good scent to it. And I'm assuming it's ready. It fell right off. It came loose itself. But we will see. And our pumpkin has been lit every day this week. We've got it right here next to the road so that everybody can see it. Well, guys, I got off the first one yesterday, and I'm wondering if I should get this one off since we've got cantaloupe biters around here. Yeah, we've got another one of those things growing over there. So I'm sure there'll be 2 clips on this particular area. There's another one turning. We've got the one indoors. It smells really wonderful, but we haven't cut it yet. When I cut it, I'll probably do a little clip, show you how it looks on the inside and all that good stuff.